Mr. Brown had a lovely laugh, with whiskers old and grey, chuckling as he worked away, fixing toys throughout the day. Plastic dolls with missing arms, puffing billies with no wheel, fairy queens down at heel, or squeaky pigs who'd lost their squeal, carefully brought back to life again within his little shop. Mr. Brown mending toys non-stop, saving them from the chop. Today, he'd fixed an old steamboat with polished metal keel, freshly painted paddle wheel made of wood and nails of steel. Next up, a cuddly teddy bear, so sad and out of shape. Missing eyes, mouth agape, must have been in a frightful scrape. Mr. Brown gave a gentle sigh. It was nearly dead. Reached for his needle and thread, held the bear by its little head. First, the mouth, to sew and fix. He'd mend each missing lip. Needle held in fingertip, head held fast within his grip. Soon little lips were sewn back on. The mouth now had a smile, Mr. Brown chuckling while he gave that grin a certain style. Put the teddy down on the side to make a cup of tea, and then, as tidy as can be, put the needle in Teddy's knee. "Ow! Ouch!" he suddenly heard, as he sipped his mug of tea. Bless me, how could that be? There was nobody he could see. Mr. Brown scratched his head. He thought he must be going mad. Was he crazy? Or just sad? Hearing voices was clearly bad. He gulped his tea to calm his nerves, then heard an anguished shout, "Please take that needle out!" Someone was there, without a doubt. But he was still alone. And then he heard a whispered groan in an unhappy tone. "Your needle's stuck in my knee bone. Please, sir, help me in my plight. I'm trying to be polite. Please, please do what is right. Pull the needle that's jammed in tight." Choking on his mug of tea, Mr. Brown jumped up with fright. He'd never seen such a sight, or heard a bear so forthright. He stuttered his apology. "Dear boy, I'm so sorry. Of course I'll set you free, and take that needle from your knee." Mr. Brown felt so mean at this injury unforeseen, checked the wound was nice and clean, put a plaster where it had been. Frankly, he was now lost for words, his face as white as chalk. This teddy bear seemed to talk. Maybe next it'd start to walk. "Bless me, what's going on?" he quickly stuttered in surprise, started to apologize when the bear began to rise. The bear now stood on the seat, a bit wobbly on his feet, licked his lips, so new and neat, smiled a smile so broad and sweet. Thank you, mister, for what you've done. Since both my lips are new, on my vocal debut, I'm so happy to talk to you. You've set me free, so I can be the bear I want to be. But, sir, I've got one final plea. Can you please help me see? My eyes have gone, so I can't see. It was a spoilt child, with lots of tears, tantrums wild. She threw her toys, never smiled. So that's why I can't see. New ones would mean so much to me. It would make me happy and free. Oh, please say you agree. Mr. Brown scratched his head, trying to think of what to do. I've never known a bear like you. Of course I'll make you two. But sad to say, I'm out of eyes. I don't keep eyeballs spare. New eyes are extremely rare. There's no way you'll find a pair. But second-hand would be just fine, replied the teddy bear. Any shape, round or square. I'm not fussy, and I don't care. Any eyes you can repair, they don't have to be a pair. I don't mind a bit of a glare, or if people laugh and stare. Mr. Brown took the bear's hand and whispered in its ear, "Don't shed a single tear. I've got the perfect thing right here. I've got these two lovely buttons. They'll do the job just right. They'll sparkle nice and bright. And what's more, they'll restore your sight. They won't be a perfect match. One is blue and one is pink. But I'll make them properly blink. And you'll have the cutest wink. These buttons will be your peepers for peeping out at things. Perfect eyes to see everything. Fit for the grandest king. So let me sew them onto you. Best to sew, not use glue. First the pink, then the blue. Wow, don't they suit you, just like new? So the bear was good as new. 2 new lips and good eyesight. Things had turned out all right. He'd been rescued from his sad plight. And so the little teddy bear, who in this story starred, sat thinking long and hard, then wrote this lovely thank you card. Thank you, Mr. Brown, from Teddy.